So I recently received another order, and I was actually watching over one of my old videos over here. How well do pieces on the Bricklink wall sell, or the pick-a-brick wall sell? And yeah, it turns out I was right. This piece right here has sold, and obviously not all of them, but a couple of them have sold. Oh, my apologies for that. So this order is pretty small, actually. We have 20 of the pearl gold, then 5 in total. And really the only reason why they are in two different lots, I guess, is that these were parted out from a used set. And I wanted to keep all the pieces from the same set in the same shoebox. So that's really the reasoning behind that. So we have 1 in 8899 and then 4 in 8897. And yeah, that's just a set number, and then 20 from 099. So let me go get the used pieces first. And I guess while I'm there, I am going to also grab the pieces that I'm going to use for shipping this actual order out. So I think just 2 should be fine. 1 for each piece. So let's go through. This is it. And I was thinking maybe should I organize this more, but I feel like the system works. I mean, they're used pieces, and I know maybe it might not be the easiest to find pieces here, but thankfully this is a small set, so it's not too bad. Maybe as I part out many more of these, it might get a bit more difficult, but for the time being, this situation, this setup is kind of nice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And this honestly reminds me that I really should be parting out a couple more of the used sets I have. This whole bucket is filled up, and then I think we have minifigures, a whole bag of Star Wars minifigures in here. That's going to be fairly valuable. So put that down over there, and then come over here to drawer number 99. That's getting me right over here. Okay, so all I need to do right now is just count this out. You can see my reflection there. I'm going to turn that off. And looks like I left the bags over there. So that kind of sucks. But I am going to count it out real quick. So we got 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that's all we have. And honestly, I'm thinking as I get more and more of these sort of orders with like a ton of a single piece, and I want to count to double check. I know a lot of sellers, they use these, oh my god, I'm just going to go grab the bags real quick. So a lot of sellers actually end up using these counting scales, and I think that might be a good idea. I'm just going to move the camera and just use the impulse sealer. So I do actually have a scale right now, that's just my weighing scale, and really what I use that for is just weighing the orders, right? And it's not like a crazy accurate scale, unfortunately. I have used it in the past in an attempt, and by no means can it be considered a precision scale. I don't know why my camera is leaning forward so much today. Perhaps the legs are not... There we go. That should be a lot better. Okay, so the first one is good. You can just tear that off nicely. Perfect. Look at that. So smooth. The only problem with those scales is they're on the pricier side, I guess. I wouldn't call it really an investment because it's not going to go up in value, but it seems like a good addition to the store and something that would definitely be quite useful to me at this point. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this order. Not the biggest, but I'm always glad to see more traffic into the store, especially as I was just saying, this month has been extremely slow in the fact, at least on Bricklink, right? So I really only received, I think, 3 or 4 Bricklink orders so far, and it's almost the 20th, so that's a bit unfortunate, but I honestly don't mind as long as one of my stores is doing well, Brick Owl, that is. And yeah, hopefully I'll get some time to work on those old sets today. Course of the last hour or two, I've gone through the somewhat tedious process of identifying some of these sets. Now, you might recognize these. They were sitting in a box over there, and I probably have mentioned them in an earlier video. And these are just a couple of old retired Star Wars sets that a friend of mine, I guess he isn't too much into Lego anymore, so I asked if he was interested in giving them to me, and said yeah, so that's a really, really good find. Ton of figures, starting to sort some of them out and ID them. I think I found a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, so seven sets, and that's really good. That's just the ones I've found so far. I think actually this one too can be ID'd. I wonder if I've done that one yet. Doesn't look like I have. But we're going to worry about that in just a bit. You can see over here we have a C-3PO, and his arm is actually missing, so that's a bit unfortunate. Yeah, and then we just have some extra minifigs over there that I'm going to have to sort out. And I think I'm just going to plan on putting them in containers just like these. Each set, just have the pieces. I'm pretty much just going to part it out at this point. I feel like selling it as a set isn't really the best idea. So I guess I don't know, should I put a stop motion? Or I'm not going to record the entire process. I will update you guys in about 30 minutes or so, see how it's going, what the value of these pieces is turning out to be. Since it is all used, I'm also going to have to just I'm not going to do a thorough like wash or anything. I have the Swiffer cloth here. I use it to clean, just remove any dust or anything that might have collected recently. So yeah, I'm just going to get to work now. All right, so I am back almost a day later. It's been about 16 hours or so. And you can see over here, I think I have exactly 4 sets left. We have the pod, these 2 ships, and those 2. So I think 5 actually at this point. And no problem, I have these boxes. And so I've actually changed the system before. If you have seen probably, what I did with these before is I just had them kind of just piled one on top of the other. So what I did is I put lids on all of them and I just put the set number. So it's really, really simple and it's quite effective as well. So now really the only issue, or I guess really what I'm looking to do at this point, is I need to find somewhere to put them because that area is almost full. I'm thinking maybe if I shift that over just a bit, it's nice because I don't want to have it like squished in there. So what I might do is hopefully this gets moved out in the next couple of days. With Black Friday sales and everything, I'm trying to move those parts out, and hopefully we'll have space for those over here or something of that sort. Otherwise, it's been going pretty good. I've added about, I think, 600 parts so far, so nothing crazy. When I say 600, I mean items. I've also added quite a few used Star Wars minifigures, and I'm really hoping they sell well. I have some characters from the Clone Wars over here. Let me focus on that real quick. And depending on when you're watching this, they may or may not be still available in my store, because these sorts of figures, at least what I've seen in my experience, is sometimes they tend to sell out fairly quickly. We'll have to see, though, how it is, and if they don't sell out quickly, what I'm going to do is make them sell by putting them on sale. Now, more importantly than the actual number of items, 600, which isn't really anything great, I'm quite happy that I've added a lot of lots. Now, that might sound redundant, but really what I've done is added roughly 200 lots, and that's really awesome for me. Right now, I'm really trying to up my lot count, and hopefully, by the time I end up going through all of this, and that means all these things, and these are just some random pieces I have over here. These are things that aren't in any of the sets, so I will have to go through those one by one pretty much. And these figures over here as well, right next to the hand sanitizer. And those in the back, those are part of my personal collection, so those aren't going to be, I should probably keep it separate so that doesn't end up being something of confusion. Anyways, so after adding all of this, I'm hoping to break 3,000 lots. Let me actually just check real quick what the store is at right now. You can see my reflection in my shiny computer screen once again. So as always, my store is closed whenever I add any inventory. I don't like to add any confusion. So right now we're at exactly 43,600 items in 2,254 lots. So it seems that getting to 3,000 just with this stuff is going to be difficult, if not impossible. We have a total inventory of about 7,183. Really nice. I mean, when it comes to numbers and price and stuff, I don't really care too much about that, at least not right now. I'm really just looking to up my lot count at this point. I've heard that advice from a lot of people that increasing your lot count is one of the greatest ways to attract more customers, and I definitely agree that that's true. So yeah, that's really what we're looking to do at this point in time. So many more used pieces all over the house, all need to be added into the store. That's our mission right now, adding pieces without spending any more money. So let's get right into this, and I'll update you guys in a couple. Well, for you it's going to be instant. For me it's going to be a couple hours, but that's all right. That. Finally, all done. Now I understand it's not completely clean. We still have minifigures and some random parts to go through, but it's a lot better than it was before. We have 12 containers here, 3 from before and 9 added. Now you might think, oh wow, you must have added a ton of parts. Unfortunately, the value of the parts wasn't anything crazy. Now, this is due to a couple of things. You can actually see my reflection there. So this is a screenshot I took yesterday before I started. We had 43,008 items in 2,087 lots in 129 categories, and our inventory total value, original price, was 7,093, and value after sale is 6,999. That doesn't matter. We're just looking at that top value right now. So if we just take a quick look at what was added, it's pretty much going to be just the difference. So it comes out to about 7,257. So if we just do a quick maths of 257 minus 93, that comes out to, I think, around 164, if I'm not mistaken. So $164 for 9 sets. If you part out 9 whole sets, especially with some fairly valuable minifigures, that's pretty much coming out to about roughly $15-16 a set, maybe a bit higher than that. So not anything too great, unfortunately. I do understand that that's what happens. Used parts don't have a ton of value, especially when they're in low quantities, so we'll see if they even sell very well. I recall last time the used parts sold fairly well, and they still have been selling, so that's, I guess, maybe a good thing. Now the biggest difference really was the lot count. Item count is nothing crazy. It went from 43,008 to 44,258. So exactly 1,250, I think. So that's kind of neat. 1,250 parts is really the size of a big set. I have parted out sets almost 800 pieces, and I've added up to 8,000 pieces at a time. So this 1,250 is nothing crazy, and I'm sure there's sellers that add 1,250 pieces like on a regular basis. I'm sure there are. My biggest I guess accomplishment, if you want to call it, is the lot count difference. So we went up from 2,087 to 2,554, so almost 500 new lots, and that makes me so happy. That's really what I was aiming for, and we achieved that, so that's awesome. In addition to that, I obviously synced it with my Brick Owl store, and we have 527 items to notify about. Now that's really exciting, and the reason why it's bigger than 500 is because when I added the 501st battle pack, I don't think I did the notify on that. So you know what I'm going to do is I am going to add some more stuff, and let's try and get this number all the way up to 1,000, and then I'll send out the notifies. So yeah, this was actually pretty fulfilling. I'm excited to go over and add that stuff into the inventory, clean this up obviously, and at the same time add stuff to the store. We have even more stuff over there. And yeah, this seems to be pretty exciting stuff. Okay, so we're back here on another day. This is after I've added all the used pieces. And yeah, really we're just looking around, I guess, just seeing what stuff needs to be cleaned up, how I can make this a better workspace. As you can see, I moved a couple of the lamps and stuff that was over here. Table is still pretty messy. I have put the boxes with the used sets over there. So So we have the instructions, and those at the bottom are actually part of my personal collection, so I think I might need to edit that a bit. But it's not a problem because they are in separate drawers as of now. Now, I guess interestingly or unfortunately, I found this box of loose pieces, and this is pretty much a lot of the pieces that was missing from earlier. So I don't know, I guess it's just sort of funny that I am to find this now after parting out all those sets. I guess it's not really a big problem because I still have those parts that were unmarked. So, I don't know. I think I'll just part these out into colors and then pour them into the drawers because there's no way I'm going to go and add each one of these individually. That seems like extremely time consuming. I'm honestly... Yeah, I think I'm just going to sort these out by color for now, and then we'll see what happens from there. I think there's even some non-Lego in here, so we might need to get that out of here. These are also a lot more organized, and these are all new pieces. Now, these were originally purchased as part of my personal collection. I am thinking about adding these to the store. I'm not 100% sure. We'll have to see. Alright. Maybe I can do half-half. Add some, keep some. Alright, so today we're going to be packing a somewhat larger order. This has 55 items and 18 unique lots. And yeah, because of this, I don't think I'm going to be recording myself packing the entire thing. I'll just show you the progress soon. So this order has been all packed up. I guess I'll just give you a quick look at what we have today. So first we have this figure from Overwatch. I actually don't know what their name is. We have the Nick Fury head. We have a figure from Hidden Side who has been sitting around in the inventory for over 8 months now. Or maybe even 9-10 months. I'm not even sure. Some other parts, light bluish gray and stuff like that. Some blue pieces. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the new parts. We also have the Energy Blast over there. And then over here we come over to some of the used parts. These are all the ones I added over this weekend and Friday, so that's nice. Some of them are starting to sell. Not anything crazy, but I'm hoping to add in some sales. Now we're just going to seal this up and move on from there. Alright, so the order has been completely picked, obviously as before, and we have packed it all up, so really nice actually. Very neat, and ready to go out. So we have a fairly slow morning today, unfortunately. Not many orders. As you can see, I have organized all of this stuff out, all the pieces over here. It's definitely still quite messy. I just realized my headphones are sitting here. I've started organizing some of the stuff out, sort of sorting actually some of the other used pieces I have over here. Some of the black bricks, so that's nice. What else? Still a lot of stuff over here. Mostly organized by color, so not too bad. Some boxes folded up for shipping and storing, stuff like that. Flattened boxes over there. And yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking to add a lot of parts. Hopefully by the end of this year, we can get to 100,000 parts. Now I know that's a really big statement and quite bold, honestly. I do feel that if I had all of these parts and all of these parts, everything over here, all of this stuff, and I part out just a couple more sets, I wouldn't say easily, but I think realistically I can get to 100,000 parts. And that would be good for quite a few reasons. I'd be able to increase my orders, obviously. And yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to being able to do that. Anyways, we just have an eBay order today. This goes out to New Jersey, actually. And it's just the number 11 Galactic Bounty Hunter. Very cool one, actually. I think it's a pretty neat figure. And you can see I have this box over here. That's usually where I keep my figures. So here it is. This one's a ripped one, so that's a bit unfortunate. So let's see. This comes with a couple of pieces, and yep, I feel the important one. That's the little wanted sign. So this is the Bounty Hunter. Yeah, really, that's it for today. Not much. Sorry if you guys are a bit disappointed. I'll be back though. Alright, so today we're going to be adding a couple more things to the store. Now, at this point in time, I don't think I'm going to be adding all those used parts just yet, They are definitely on the list, obviously, as I spoke earlier. But I think since I did just part out so many used sets, I thought I'd add some new stuff. And here we have piles upon piles of CMFs. Now, there are quite a few ways of adding CMFs to your store. Some people like to just add just the CMFs themselves, just like that. Some people like to part them out completely, so they'll literally sell torsos and legs and heads and hair all separately. So what I think I'm going to be doing is perhaps a mix of that, right? I'm not 100% sure if it's the best idea to just sell the torsos individually, because usually the minifigures themselves sell fairly well. For now, yeah, I guess I definitely want to sell the accessories by themselves, that's for sure. But at this point, I'm a bit conflicted whether I should sell the minifigures as whole or not. So I guess I'll just take a quick look on price guide and stuff like that, see how it's been selling first of all, and then obviously the value as well. So we'll move from there. Alright, and I have parted out Series 19 really quickly. Now, what I'm doing right now is really just parting out the singles, right? Now, I just have one of every figure, and I have more sealed, but those are currently selling on eBay. So really what I'm going to do is if these if these end up selling very well or quickly, I will open all those up and then consolidate these. If not, well, they were already open in the first place, so not really any of a loss. So right now, here we have 11 figures. I won't go over them, but I'll just show it to you. So if you want to pause and take a look at which figures I have. What I have done is put each figure and their accessories in there on. So it just saves me time. So I just open it, pour it out, and take out the instructions over there. Now, there's really not too much more to it, I guess. I have obviously separated the minifigures as whole, and then the extra pieces all as individual. So, if we look on my computer, I think we have a total of 49 items in 35 unique lots. So that's really good, lots of lots. And we have a total of $62.13. So that's its value. Now, as reference, I purchased all of this for $22. Each minifigure was $2 on Best Buy, and I got 11, so $22 for this. Plus tax is about 6%, so that's menial, maybe about $2. So yeah, this seems like at least the part-out value is almost 3 times, so that's a good start. And I am going to, oh my gosh, I'm just going to upload that to the store now, and then we can get started on the next series, which appears to be Series 20. Okay, so I'm done parting out about 12 of these Series 20 minifigures over here. Once again, I have laid them out so you can see exactly which ones I've parted out. And you might notice that I still have the bear character from the last series. That's because there was an odd number, so I just wanted to consolidate the lots. Once again, we have the athlete, so that's an odd number. So because the first time 11, now 12, so it's still an odd number. So this time we have a total of 84 items in, I believe, 54 unique lots, and it's ready for verification. Sorry, that's super shaky. I am going to verify that now, and it's just loading, and hopefully, there we go. So quite a few parts in there. Let's see, so we have a total of 37 unique lots, 66 items, and $79.74. Now you might notice that this is quite a bit more, and that's also because these minifigures were more expensive. These I paid about $344, so we can round it up to $350, and I purchased 12 of them. So if we do 6 by 7, about $42. So this is about 2 times part out value. So we're gonna see how this does, and yeah, once again, hopefully it's gonna be good. Uploaded. And so next up, actually, we have over here, I believe this is the DC series. I actually have a lot more of these, so I'm going to hold off on this just for now. And instead, I am going to do Series 17, which I just have like 4 or 5 of. So yeah, that's next. In fact, actually, I will just do both of these and then... Actually, I guess I'll just do them by themselves. Okay, all done with this one. Now, this was only 5 sets, so as you can tell, it's probably not a ton of stuff. I guess the default is 54 items and 41 lots, and once we verify it, we'll see that it's probably quite a bit less. Oh my god, Siri accidentally came up. So instead of that, we actually only have 23 items, but still 15 unique lots. That's good enough. Total of $25.71. Now, these ones were actually pretty expensive. These were $4 each, and I believe I got 5 of them, so 20. Yeah, wow. So yeah, that's cutting it really close. Not really a huge profit on this one. Honestly, I'm just trying to move it out of the inventory. Unfortunately, I guess I thought it was going to be more valuable. Guess it's not, so that's not the best, but no worries. Alright, done with another series. This time we did the Lego Movie 2 series, and I think we have right now the total of 86 items and 55 lots ready for verification. Here we have the parts themselves. You can take a quick look at those, not too many. And yeah, we're ready to press the verify button, and let's see how much that comes out to be. Okay, $44.18. Now there are 11 minifigures in here, and just like the other ones, I got these for $2 each, so I think comes out to around 22, so exactly double pretty much, and those have been uploaded to the store. Fantastic. So most probably when you're watching this, hopefully this items will still be available in the store. I doubt they'll all be sold out. Alright, so this is the first final series I have. I don't know what I meant there. First complete series is what I meant to say. So I have all 16 minifigures from series 17 over here. I got these on eBay, actually. And after taxes, they averaged to just about $3.02. So if we multiply that by 16, we get $48.32. So that's really nice, very colorful. And yeah, let me check out how many items we have. We have 63 items and 47 lots, and that should stay the same because I have everything. Yep, that should be okay. So 62 items and 46 unique lots. I actually need to go back real quick and just edit this right over here, and there we go. 16. I gotta make sure I put 16 for the package as well. Yeah, there are actually quite a few valuable parts in here. I think this is one of the oldest series I've worked with so far, so that might be another reason. So we have a total of, I believe, $91.18. That is really good value, and we have 77 items and 46 unique lots. So honestly, I'm not even trying to add that many different parts, really just the lot count that is increasing, and I'm very happy with that. So yeah, that's really it for this series. We are on our final series now. Alright, so this last one over here, my camera is not focused at all, so I'll focus that. And we are doing the DC series, as I spoke earlier. And here it is. We have quite a few quantities. So this is the only one so far that we've done that has more than one in the quantities of some of these items. So quite a few minifigures in each of these categories, with a couple of exceptions. And I think this is a total of 40 figures, which I actually bought from a couple different vendors. So due to the different prices, it's sort of a weird number that comes up. I got it at around 110 total, so somewhere averaging about $2.50. Actually, I just realized that I did actually make a bit of an error when calculating this. I think I put in something incorrect. So I bought 22 of these for, I believe, $2.50. So I'm just going to put that in. So 22 times 2.5, that takes us to 55. Plus, we have 18 for $3.44. So that takes us to about 116 with New Jersey sales tax. That takes us to about $125. So quite a decent amount. So if we verify this now, we'll see how much it actually comes out to. Hopefully not anything too low. This is coming out to be around $210. 278 items and 46 unique lots. So nothing too great, but it's not bad either. So there we have that is uploaded. And here we actually have a little bonus item, I guess. We have some of the new Harry Potter Cmfs. Now, if you guys are wondering where I actually got these from, I guess I purchased them with the $10 cold cash I had a while ago. So I got 2 of them. for, I guess, virtually free, because I did spend Cole's cash, but it's not like money. So I have Dumbledore and Hermione over there, so I'm adding both of those. And that is going to come out to be $7.80 for Dumbledore and $6.89 for Hermione. Nice. Everything has been added. And I guess as a little final thing, let's check out some of the numbers. So I am going to zoom in on my computer to the best of my ability. And perhaps that's not the best. Let me slide this stuff over and move that even closer for you guys to see. So there we have my inventory. And I do have a little image from previous. So this is before I added anything to the store. We had 44,000 items, or 44,203 items in 2,549 lots in 131 categories, total inventory value of 7,010. Now, after adding all of this stuff, let's see what is the difference. So now we have somewhat 44,773. So we have a difference of 570 items. So I did 570 minifigure parts and utensils and all of that stuff. And we went from 2,549 to 2,742, which I think is 193. So 193 lots is amazing. That's like the size of a fairly large set, honestly, would have 193 lots. So that's great. We're getting up to 3,000 at this point. We went from 131 categories to 137 categories, and we added about $522.60. So that's really good. For the small volume, that's a really, really high number. And I'm excited to see how this is going to work out. I am going to update the BrickSync. It was currently on BrickLink Master setting, which is just to sync the inventory. So now it's BrickLink Master off. Let me see what I just did there. Oh, I just realized. So my store is still currently closed, so I'll have to open that up before I do that. I almost forgot. So I always like to close my store whenever I'm doing these sorts of inventory updates, and that's because unfortunately BrickSync does not sync when the store's oh my god, what am I saying? It does not sync while it's in the editing mode. So I need to go ahead and open both of my stores back up. I don't think it's too big of a problem right now. It's like 3 in the afternoon. I usually don't get too many orders at this time. Anyways, I'm not a huge store, so I don't really need to worry about, oh no, I'm turning away so many customers. So there we go. That store's open. We have 7 active carts. That's great. And let's see, is this store open as well? Nice. We have 195 items in inventory to notify about. Super cool. And then we can do the BL Master off. And that should... Did I make a typo? Okay, I accidentally typed it twice. So I'm just going to see real quick. I'm going to have this pulled up. So right now we're at 43,719, 2533. So when I refresh that, hopefully, it'll show up. Okay, and there it is. It's running now. Hopefully that won't take too long. And it says how much do we have. Yeah, it's just going to do its magic now. I guess in the meantime, I will begin the journey of putting this stuff away. I'll just get started on that. So unfortunately my camera died while I was talking, but thankfully everything is there, and this is so satisfying to see that all of the drawers are filled up. I guess you can say that, yeah, not everything, but it's all neat now, and that is extremely satisfying for me to see. I'm so glad it's finally like this. Hopefully that'll last for a while. And yeah, wow, my computer looks really dusty. So that the tasks have been completed. Look at that, fantastic. And let's go check on Brickowl. I'm just gonna zoom in on that stat right over there. Hopefully you can see that. That's at 43719253333. And when we update this, hopefully it should increase. And there we go, success. Awesome. I love BrickSync so much. It's really fantastic. And then if we go to, I guess, my storefront, and we sort by date added, yeah, recently listed. There it is. All of the new figures. That is amazing. Really cool. Great. So hopefully we will see some orders today. I'm actually going to send out the notify members, and hopefully that'll drive some sales to the store. Otherwise, yeah, I don't think there's too much else to talk about. Let's see how high our minifigure number is at now. We have 148 lots, so 70 Cmfs. That's pretty much half of the minifigure lots. Harry Potter is obviously the second biggest. That's at 26. And I think quantity-wise, that might even be higher. So that's neat. I just sent out the email, and now I guess we'll just have to wait and see when that comes in. All right. Yeah, that's it for this part.